Hello folks, your host here, Lord Valorant's back with some more fake Grandor. As I mentioned before, trudging on, trying to show that we can do these quests despite the time constraint that some people may believe we're under or not. I only have one quest that's not completed or at least done. That is essentially Iris last item to send her to Final Ascension. But even then, if I do have the items, I lack the XP cards. I might be tempted to farm for XP cards during this event, but that's only after I've collected everything. As far as the mission rewards list is concerned, and as far as the event item list is concerned. But I'd say we're coming along nicely. I mean, we did clear... What did exactly did I clear? Alright, the gears. Actually, you know what? I'm going here. The Sunflower crystals, both the HP and the attack. All the XP cards, obviously. Gears. Looking back on the items list, seeing as it's only mostly the items required, I kind of feel like I'm behind. Yes, I know I did get every one of these. Even so, though, for myself, I don't think I needed them. I mean, I only needed them for the fact to swap them on the support setup, so people can use my support. Again, not that my support is needed, I guess. No, I've seen the friend point usage. Some people do use a lot of my servants. I do try though. But with that being said, though, my main focus after I finish, okay, I'm debating how to go about this, because either way I can finish one or the other first. Ideally, once I see what quests show up on the later on in the day, I may decide to tackle those, such as if you go to all. This one, I know there's a specific requirement. I read it online, but I'll get back to that. Again, it's not like I'm in need of the apples right away. Just save them for later. I'll make sure I get that apple though. But this quest, along with this and this one, they'll unlock, like I said right there, the 25th time 21, which is military time. Subtract 3, so unlock at 9 o'clock. Same time as always. By then, my AP should be fully restored. But again, defeat 5 Hassans. Those quests, like I said, that aside. Again, the grimoires, just tackle a whole bunch of grimoires and that'll be done. Not that we need that item specifically. If anything, I might feel inclined to leave it there, unless, of course, these quests, in order to complete them, might require more of these items up here. These right here. In which case, I'll be forced to acquire all of them. And not a problem, right? Defeat 100 automata type enemy. Again, work in progress right there too. Same with the defeating all gears. Again, probably don't need that item right there. And then we're seeing with this one right here, defeating gluttonous sea fiends. Again, probably the same thing as before. Defeat 100 golem type enemies, and same thing as before. And then defeat 15 crystal golems. Yeah, work in progress. Shadow servants, of course. Clear any quest in Fuyuki Church 10 times. Clear any quest in the Tozuka residence 10 times. I'll probably get around to that with doing the other quests as well, so I'm not too worried. Clear any quest in the same with this one too. So just gotta tackle that one last quest, which is clear all the wharf quests from rank D. So just to make sure I know I'm going in with, I guess you could say, a plan. The wharf, I'll take a look at it right now. Fuyuki Bridge. Oh, I think the wharf should be the next one. Harbor, is that what they call it? I'll look at it right now. Hold on. Just gotta make sure. Yeah, and that's gonna unlock as well. Another quest is probably gonna have a high requirement to it. Again, this is probably gonna be the only one that gives me the hardest time, because I'm out of XP cards. I may resort to using friend point summon and using all the XP cards I get there. Actually, I could do that, but I will do it off camera because I don't want to, dedicate a whole bunch of time just to leveling it up on screen. We'll do that off screen. 79 quests down, and one more will be tackled right now. Yeah, and more likely than not, the wharf is the harbor's so-called place. Fiend-infested harbor, ranked EX. Looking at the quest right now, let's see. Those are the main quests that I want to look for. Okay. So if I'm looking at this correctly, tackling this quest will be facing a Lancer, Berserker, and a Rider. And I'm looking on Cernopedia right now. Riders will be those worms. The Lancer will be the Bicornal. And Shadow Lancelot would be the Berserker. For this quest, ideally you want your powerful saber. Actually, no. Disregard... Well, you'll need a saber either way. And as far as the bugs go, you'll need a powerful assassin. Again, same thing I always say, I don't really need any help because I don't. And I still stand by that statement. Mafia, pick yours. And again, the whole fight with the low star heroes, I barely cut the marks right there. Alright, that's as I mentioned before, we need a saber. So leaving that on there. And an assassin. Berserker himself, Shadow Lancelot, is going to do a lot of damage, so you'll want to take him out first. The Bicorn is annoying because if your saber is either Okita or Favor, Caesar, it likes to inflict that status effect that lowers quick card effectiveness, and both of those servants rely heavily on quick card effectiveness, both for their skill, their, attack cards and their Noble Phantasm. Assassin. Yes, I mentioned this again and again. Yeah. We taking in. It'll be a close call, I'll say that. If I do decide to take Jinkei. She doesn't exactly bring damage to the table, unfortunately. And again, the reason I'll be taking her is not so she can... Unfortunately, I think I'll leave... Assassins... Just to break that rule, huh? I could bring along Favor. He's probably gonna get wrecked. Does he really need that boost though? I think if anything I should give that craft essence to Jinkei. She has a harder time charging up. Favor, I want to say, can more or less charge up. Not easily, but a lot faster than she can. That's for sure. Not confident in this party. I mean, those three are probably... One of the three are going to get wiped out first. Which one? We'll see. Come what may. Angry Mango there too. Iris Wheel, level 40. And then the hero that will save me. I know. Limit broken imaginary element. Let me do this. To add some more realism to it. Again, I shouldn't be necessarily bound by the fact that I'm trying to show low star heroes or low star teams that can still take this on, along with any free servants we might have gotten along the way, because that's not me. Well, I mean, I did that in a couple of videos before, just trying to help out people who may not be watching the video. When I can, wherever I can, I will do that. However, I can't always be expected of me. After all, even I have my limits with my servants. Like, I know a lot of people have their Shiki fully grailed or either max ascended at the very least, at the max level. Mine is still missing a couple of levels, because I'm too stingy about going out of my way of farming XP cards, which I could easily do. I won't though. I won't. Eventually, like I said. Not trying to get all the servants either. Although it kind of looks that way, right? Generate those crit stars. Hopefully we get a bunch of loot cards in the next turn. Not Faber. Can't survive. Damn it. Well, at least one of them got charged out of it. Yeah, he's not gonna live to see tomorrow. Nice. Nah, you don't have to worry about charging their MP, just kind of hit them with anything I can throw at them. Jinky may be able to inflict a lot of damage, probably not. Probably should have put her second just to fortify the damage. Yeah, cause that was a waste. And they're critting. I like it within crit. Probably should have done Shiki twice. I gave him too much credit to Jinke. Maybe I could stun one of them. That way I take less damage. Granted, I'd probably want to save the stun for later. Okay, this will have to do. Unfortunately though, like I said, Faber will probably not survive. So I had to hit that Shadow Servant with everything I got right now, and hopefully... Order of operations state that I should hit him with Caesar last. Hopefully I can trigger the death effect with Shiki. But again, I'm counting a luck right there too. It's alright. That Bicorn, like I said, is gonna be a problem. Might as well use it. There's a good chance Faber probably would have died. Plus, we get critical stars for next turn. Yeah, he died. Good thing I used it. I think next is Angry Mango. What can you do, sir? Wow. Well, I mean, if the Angry Mango's gonna die... No, that's pretty messed up when you put it that way. Yeah, no, waste of skill, kind of. Well, let's see what comes from it. What would have helped here was a saver. Yeah. Probably should have hit him with all the Ryuji Shiki cards. I'm counting on too much luck here. Well, he was gonna die one way or another. Actually, if it's coming down and boiling down to this... Well, here's the thing. Never did I ever say I was not going to use Quackles. If anything, I would champion you to use your most strongest servant, your Berserker in the back line, and hopefully charge up his own Phantasm and protect them at all costs. With that being said, get him. Again, if my Caesar were at a higher level, he'd more likely not survive. What would have been probably better too was to have a team of assassins in the front, and then when the battle came to this one, switch them in. But that's assuming everyone more or less took down Lancelot. That would have been a proper... Oh, nice. Collect the spoils. Got our last ascension material, and with that... Stop talking, Weaver, please. So, 19, 19, 19, and 18. I get the feeling I'm gonna need 20 across the board. Still 9 more missions left. And right here is where we kinda, I guess you could say, take a fork in the road. Either we go after all the event item list, or we complete the mission awards. Ideally, if you complete the mission, the try for the mission awards, you'll be getting materials for the dragon, for the event item list. So, with that being said, let's see. Do I have enough for anything here? I mean, that's going last. Order first. Let's see. That's all I could get there. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I could exchange it for QP too, but it's probably better to have more monuments than not to have that many. Assassin. I always could use the assassin monuments. Berserker's the same thing. And I'll get QP if it's within my limits and my abilities. That's a lot of QP though. Exchange for 10,000 QP. This is good for farming QP. Right, I jumped out too soon. So, pick any one of these quests and start tackling them. I'd say... any one of these will do. I think I'll tackle the trickiest one right here, which will be defeat the 15 crystal golems. So, go to Kotosaka residence. Like I said, I don't need no help, but I did the craft essence right here. It's because I'm going to be collecting as a whole. That archer is just kind of there. Actually, no, if anything. Let's see. Does anyone have a Volume High Dragon on their Berserker? No. Wait, was there anything here? No. I think this is an equivalent. Yeah, that's an equivalent. Thank you, Kazuna. What else do you have on there? Yep. I would have done the same thing too. Actually, no, I think it is the spinning image, minus the fact that mines are set to help out. I mean, just in case people need help with powerful enemies, either a powerful Avenger or a powerful Berserker. Alright then, now we switch our teams. Filters, special class. Oh no, not special, sorry. Berserker. Cool. Lane's in the back. You'll need to be in the front, right and ready. Although if I don't have enough Berserkers though. Why not? Hercules. I get the feeling I could charge him up if I have him with an imaginary element. Although, how far am I pushing my luck here? Because if anything, I'd like to equip that other 5-star craft essence for more farming. Actually, no, I need more volume hydrogons. Because this quest, I don't really care for getting the secondary item, which would be Archer. Then again, I'd have to double check just to be sure. Yeah, it's a lot of double checking here because now that I'm going into farming mode, I'd want to make the most of this and efficient as possible. And it's Shadow Child Guild. Does he drop anything? Well, looking at the items, yes, he does drop coins. Am I concerned with the Archer? Just a little bit. But since I'm doing this primarily to knock down enemies, I'd want to focus maybe on keeping the servants alive, so at least equip them with my volume hydrogons. And yes, I know I'm not spelling them out all correctly. They're pronounced volume hydrogirum. I think I just butchered that. Pretty sure I butchered that. Apologies. And that last one should be... Am I going to be able to fit them all? Am I going to be able to fit them all? Yes, I know this is continuing on longer than it... Hopefully not longer than it needs to. Yep. Well, I don't need Irie anymore, now that I recall. Irie's already maxed out, so I can put other Berserkers in there. And there, I have my team all set up. I'm okay with this. Yeah, this is the only way I can fit it. Google ain't starting off that high just in case he's gonna be my ace in the hole. And for anyone else, just use... yes, I know I'd throw that term around, just use. But here's the other thing too, because, and I'm saying that just because, my support is lined up with, like, if any of you on my friend list are watching the video, my Kukulane altar is wearing the Limit Brook and Kaleidoscope, so you're more than welcome to help yourself. Again, I encourage you. So with that being said, how dare you strike the altar? I dare you to punch him. No, don't punch him. It's probably gonna kill him. Now I need a total of 3 more turns before I can set him up to... Actually, no, it's 2 turns. Dang, the cooldown's pretty nice. At max level. Seeing as how we're not charging... I'm like, Hey, stop punching him, stop punching him. Not cool. Just in case. You mock me, I mock you right back. Yeah, their MP gain is horrible. Got it back. Right then, Hercules. Don't be a Jercules and kill him. Yes, I know the other thing people might throw out there is that I have 2 Voldemort dragons at the very least, so others who went with a full team Berserker probably would have perished. Again, that's a fair point. But again, you set up your teams in a way so that, well, again, if you're going to be tackling this quest specifically, you won't be tackling it going in for farming like I am, because that would be very unreliable and inefficient if you don't have the servants to back them up with their skills and their HP for survivability, among other things. So that being said, take out the big cheese and anything else will follow afterwards. And I didn't even kill him either. Uh-oh, looks like Lancelot's gonna be the first one to suffer. Not bad though, I mean, that's pretty good if I do say so. Come on, Hercules, do your thing. If only I could get Snowcastle with you. That would be exceptional. Take out that kid guild, he's gonna be the most troublesome of them all. Stop buffing them! I don't like your attitude. Ooh, this is a rare opportunity. Who should get the last hit? Let's see if I can get Hercules up there first. I should probably equip him with his guts soon. Could die at any moment. Ah, Lancelot! Lancelot has no way of surviving that. And we got incoming with a second Lancelot, huh? How do we go about this? Just in case. Oh, that was pretty bad. I mean, why have him lose almost all of his HP? Instead, you can have him evade. Just in case it no, Hercules should be able to kill it, is what I want to say. And then some. No, he didn't kill it. Oh wait, no, he did. Well, obviously he was gonna go after Lancelot. There aren't that any good mobby lancers that I would recommend other than Saber Altria or I mean, not Saber Ultra, I mean Lancer Ultra. Using a saber to take down an archer. But yeah, Lancer Ultra or even Karna. I might be tempted to switch around my team for those that need support, because now that I think about it, the only frontliners that I have on each end of the spectrum is Joan of Arc Ultra and Cuchulainn Ultra, and they specialize in single target. I mean, why discuss it over? Sorry, why discuss it over video when I can make the changes soon enough? What the heck? Oh. Well, I don't like your attitude. Sorry, you almost died there, Lubu. Would I call this efficient? Just barely. Oh. The dailies. What's done with the golem count? Crystal Golems is done. Shadow Servants is getting there. Yeah, I have 20 quartz now. And let's see, rewards. In progress. I think the other one also that I'm completing while doing this is Golem type enemies I mentioned. The Shadow Servants as well. Clearing quests and Tosuka Resonance as well. So I've been completing 3 quests while I'm at it. Yes, I know, got to knock top straight off. I apologize. In a lot of that I've been doing in this video is a lot of talking and less gameplay. And I really want to stop that scene. That's how we're not necessarily short on time. I mean, I'll still finish these regardless, just to show that it can be done if you're free to play. More so or less, I know. And I say that because, going back to this, right? I'll probably cut the video in a little bit, but I can only do so much to help. And I say that because I want to keep Joan of Arc Altar there, but probably the better of the two is Cuchulainn Altar, because he has higher survivability against almost all these types of enemies we encounter, seeing as how Joan of Arc Altar only comes in just to kill. That's it. Charge up and kill. After that, her survivability hinges in the balance, unless of course you're going to use your Iris Seal to heal her and keep her from being killed. And that's a big tall order too, especially if you don't have all the materials to raise her up. Like I said, I can't cover each and every ground because there isn't an absolute mob servant that's good for everything. I guess you can argue and say that Lancelot, it covers that department. For right now anyways, but even Lancelot has his limits to what he can do. Alright then, let's go by that, right? Okay. Berserker can pretty much nuke everything, right? Then again, if you wanted to topple in the special class right there as well, go for it. Edmund Dantes isn't exactly made to kill everything, just because he is an Avenger. Same with Shiro, Amakusa Shiro. Again, he can mob everything, and he's a ruler resistant to everything but Berserker, but again, not very highly efficient. And Lancelot, like we said, he can do the job, like not survive, not have to stun himself like Cat on his side right there. Same with darling little Frank. Yeah, and I mean Kiyohime is okay, but I wouldn't. She's okay, I'll say that. And if not her, then there's Darius, and if not him, then there's Eric Bloodaxe. And what does the Noah Phantasm do again? Anti-personnel. Greatly increase your attack 1 turn. Effective resource overcharge. Plus deal heavy damage to all enemies. Plus reduce your HP. Yeah. That whole cost of reducing your HP versus deal heavy damage to all enemies to increase attack. That's kind of a little bit better just in case they survive. Your attack is lowered. and their defense as well. Kiyohime, what is it that you do again? Deal heavy damage and low chance to inflict stun. Yeah, that's a low chance. And burn for 10 turns, and a burn can only take you so far too. Out of all these servants I just listed right now, Kiyohime, Darius, and Lyric Bloodaxe, I'd say that Darius is the better of the all. But that's just my personal opinion. And then again, my Darius isn't at that level, as you can see, comparing both of them. But that's only because Kiyohime was one of my first berserkers at the time when I was still free to play, and then I said screw it. But again, tale for another time, right? Tale for another time. So my other option, like I said, I'll leave Ku on there, and I'll put Lancelot on there. Lancelot might need some time, like I said, so we'll do this. Lancelot, he might just need to jump in there and just kind of be ready. I've seen that it probably takes him a little bit more to charge up, so we'll leave it like that. Just in case you guys need help from either one of the berserkers. Again, I wish we had Raiko, because she's the better of all berserkers out there in terms of mob wise, and I intend to at least get her to MP2 when she does come out. But again, exploits in MP2ing 5 stars that never go well, all that well. Anyways, I'll be cutting the video like I said. This is your host, Lord Valorox. I'll be back in a little, I'll be back in the next video after this one. Probably won't be much to do. Actually, you know what? I'll just finish things up. I mean, the video won't carry on that much longer, so let's just go ahead and finish up. So let's see, for this one, either Kazuna or Kodar. I think I already chose yours in the previous one, Kazuna, so I'll go with Kodar's. So same thing as before. I have no intentions of backing down at this point. I should check what else I could also train now. I think I ended up getting a lot of the berserkers and the archer ones. A fair amount of the archers. Definitely a lot of the berserker ones though. And then to you too. Wow, I got a tablet crystal. Gee, I don't know how to feel. I should say yay. Okay, so everyone got attacked. That's nice. Alright then, in one moment, folks. Sorry about that, just a little minor distraction, I guess you would say. You know what? We're there, might as well keep on going. Again, this didn't take too long. Kid Gil's always the main focus because he's a little asshole. Actually, if anything, I didn't have to use the stun this time around. So, actually, no. Don't use the stun just yet. Okay, so here's the problem. No, actually, no, not so much of a problem. We all know he isn't gonna die from the first hit, so... And that should be a guaranteed crit hit. Wow. Crit didn't even work. We hit the 10%. We must be that lucky. Oh, snap. He's vulnerable again. Invulnerable. Brave Chain versus a Buster Chain. Near being dead. Stop taking out your anger on him, Kid Gil. It's not his fault he's better than you. The highest crit goes last, hopefully for more damage and higher protection. Okay. Oh, snap. That was the better of the two choices. Should be able to take down the crystal golems. Now for this one though, let's see. Lancelot, can you pull off a miracle? Wear him down. Close enough. We'll have to do. Holy. Actually, no. Not yet. Come on, Lancelot, do your thing. Kill that one on the left. Come on, Ku. Close enough. But I bought myself a turn so I can do this. Since Ku's the one that's pumped up. I mean, sorry, Hercules. He's dead. Again, the battle won't always turn like this. Sometimes I might end up losing my ace. But so long as he fulfills his original goal, I'm not saying I'm okay with losing him, but I'm not saying I'm okay with the alternative either. And last one, like I said. Yes, I know it's running a little longer than normal. Either one. Well, it's either Kazuna or Kodar. Let's see if there's anyone else here. Said I'm farming for the. You know what? Let's see what we can get right now. And let's see what we have. So wow, that's not a lot of berserker coins. Now that I look at it. Same with the the archer was more or less there. Two more and then I can raise Joan of Arc's skill again. How many coins do I have for Archer now? 13. I might not be able to get the coins. And then Berserker. That requires Berserker, but I won't get it till towards the end. That just means the monuments then. Getting there. Slowly but surely. Slow and steady. I'll pick you again, Kazuna. Again, you're more than welcome to use Swore Apples like I did just to catch up if you're still playing catch up. And if you're not, if you're trying to squander your materials, again, nothing wrong with that. Could you do all out Buster or... Because I don't think I'll be able to farm, MP game pop on the next turn. Well, let's see how this turns out. They'll probably end up killing everything. I mean, there goes Ku's cards. I won't be NP ready, that's for sure. I've already sealed my destiny by doing that. All I did was buy more turns for Kukulane to recharge his... How dare you? I need to buy as many turns as possible until I get... probably won't end up happening. Nice though. 2 for 1. Stop it! Yeah, unfortunately it won't happen that way. So he won't be battle ready, which is a problem because... Actually no, if I get... I think this will jump to the next turn. Let's see. 5 turns, yep, so we'll be able to use the evade again. Oh, damn it, counted too soon, counted too soon. Just in case. I get him, it might punch him, so... Let's hope for that. Take your best shot. Nice. I hate you for that, Kid Gil. You're gonna pay dearly for that too. Give it to him, Kukuling Altar, you bastard. If I'm not mistaken, pretty sure his buff is supposed to grant him attack up, not defense up. And again... This could go either way. Yeah, it could go either way. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared here. It could be over in a flash. Seeing as how I used the guts already. Heal yourself all you want, sir. Don't really care. Just gotta buy enough turns. Oh man, the guts is over in the next turn. That's pretty... No, I mean we're close. You know what, Kukuling? You should be able to do this. Get him. Actually, you know what? No. It's either full-on Buster... With them, you want to concentrate on the Buster, I want to say. And again, either way here, should be fine. He should live. And there goes the guts. We're fine, though. Gandar solves every problem. All the Shadow Servants are done. Another top crystal. I'll probably do maybe 1 or 2 more quests off screen and then I'll resume again with another video. Keeping track of my progress, and you guys can check pretty much. I mean, well, hold on a second. Let's claim the reward first. Nice. I think I wanted that one, but I don't know. Like, I need more Snake Jewel Eyes. Well, we got the Berserkers again. Archer, I'll be able to get 1 more. Not like I'm done with that node either, so that's even better. I'll be able to get 1 more after I tackle the node one more time. Berserker, I said. We're done with the monuments. All that's left is the pieces. And I'll be able to easily do that. Again, I don't really need to get those stuff. Realistically speaking, I could ignore them and go for the QP instead. But seeing as I like to clear everything, at least everything whenever there's an event, I'm a completionist at heart to a certain degree. Again, like I said, folks, you can monitor that I haven't used my golden apples. Maybe not so much the St. Quartz. I mean, I could probably throw St. Quartz, buy St. Quartz offhand, and then do an what would be the word? No video gotcha, and it's just so it can be reset back at 20. Why would I want to do that? It's just dumb. In any case, though, here we go. So we're at the 83 quest mark with only 7 more to go for the 90 mark, and after that it's just a single quest here and there in between, and we still got time to spare. And I want to keep on showing that up until the very end, because that's my original goal, to show this can be done. Well, again, free to play wise I say that, but again, like I said, don't hesitate to use support that's there for you, and any other servants that have been accumulated as well. Even at least, again, my rule of thumb is at least have 3 of each class. At least, I mean, let me reword that. Within every class, you have to have at least 3 high tier servants. 1 that's a single target, and 1 that's a mob. And the last one can be either one of the 2. Primarily single target, since we're always facing bosses with high HP. Mob you can always have as the last resort. I say mob is last because, for one, you always want the mobs to stick around. Granted, they're annoying, but sometimes they're better to have along with the boss, because the boss itself is the one that usually, if given more turns, can kill your parties faster. But that's just my input, right? And then again, anyone can pretty much deduce that same logic of thinking as well, right? Anyways, with that being said, this is your host, Lord Valdrox. I wish you all good luck, as always. Keep at it. And good luck with the gacha if you're still rolling for the gacha. And like I said, I may not make another gacha video for this banner. As this thing stands, I don't even like where this is going, right? Odds are not really in my favor. In any case, though, do take care.